Okay, we are live. Hello, everybody. I guess so. Top of the show, I just want to say this. Hi, I'm Steve. I will never ever DM you, ever. Right? I will never DM you first. If you have a problem with something crypto wise, hit me up in Crypto Corner Discord. You can DM me first. I will never DM you first. And also, don't even try it. I'm not going to click on your weirdo links or whatever the fuck. So don't even worry about it. Okay. But I want to say this. Take care of this top of the show. I will never ever DM you, not one time ever. There's some weirdo who's like got my name spoofed, and he's like, I banned him from me and Josh and the mod team. We banned him from Crypto Corner Discord. He is like reaching out to corners using this name. It looks like me, but it's not me. And he's like trying to get people, whatever, do his little scam thing or whatever. Probably click a link and then drain your wallet. So don't ever If you hear from me and I'm adding you as a friend, it's the scam guy. Just block him. Okay. All right, word.
Damn. That's pretty crazy.
Yep. Yeah, it's weird. It's too bad. Look, we've had an influx of people, obviously, throughout since the bull market came back. People get more like excited about crypto again. I wish I could keep them excited about crypto during the bear market. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can fucking do.
Right.
I sure try. That's when you would have made the most gains because, like, even when we just dumped, we stayed pumped for our legs because we were buying so low. But man, you have to learn that lesson the hard way. It is what it is. Breaks my heart, but it's nothing I can do.
That's like, that's been the nice thing about this stuff is like, still in six figure.
Still 6 figure hill.
Still 6 figure hill. That's right. So it's been pretty dope, but still boring as fuck. Not gonna lie. Like it's just boring.
Well, compared to compared to the bear low sideways accumulation channel, are you kidding me? This is like paradise.
It feels
paradise,
better, but it's still boring because numbers don't go up, sirs.
Yeah, I know, I understand. Yeah, that tends to be what happens to people.
It's a nice little reset. You know what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
That's pretty much it.
Hold on one second. Let me post this. I mean, the coolest thing is that our stuff is doing really well, right? Like, especially under the hood, like it's doing really well. So we just have to like trust the process and just not fuck up here, and we're fine.
Right. Yeah.
And that includes not falling for stupid scammer fucks.
Yeah. Like, don't go clicking on links that you don't recognize.
Hell no, dude. It's not worth it. It's never going to be worth it.
And don't go like thinking, oh, I'm going to go on CoinMarketCap. I'm going to listen to this guy on YouTube, and then I'm going to, I'm going to buy this coin. I'm going to put everything in there to try to catch up. Like, that's
exactly, dude.
Like, please, no.
Scares me. Please listen to Kenny. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, because you got people who are like, oh, I bought into this one coin. I put like $20,000 in it, trying to catch up. And sometimes it pays off. But probably most of the time it won't. And
you're not catching up. You're not catching up.
Yeah,
just set a plan. Sit down, set a plan for yourself. Go with the plan. The plan's way better than like trying to play catch up ball. You're not gonna play catch up.
Don't play catch up.
Isaiah, what's up, bro? First, wow, he's even got a trophy next to him. Look at that. He's got the Stanley Cup next to him.
Dude.
Damn. What's up, Riddy? What's up, Jay Money? Hey, Israel. Hey, Kevin. Game Max. We got Octavio, Silvestric nailed it. Rods, Oni Chan, John. How you guys doing, man? Grippy's here. What's going on, folks? Yeah, so we're in tonight's one of those nights where things are starting to come back. It's almost like, the dip we just had scared a lot of people out, of course.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny. But of course, right?
It's like, what dip? I'm like, fucking.
Yeah, it's like whatever. It always happens. But no, so everything's starting to liven up again. Go figure. Everyone said the Bitcoin ETF was going to kill us. Oh, we gave away crypto to BlackRock and all this shit like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people are being normies about this stuff. It's fine. The most important thing is the cycle. The cycle is intact. We're Gucci on that. I want to talk to you a little bit about that, Ken.
Yeah.
In fact, specifically, the strength of the 4-year cycle versus all the other shit, right? Because it's already showing up in the numbers. So if I go here, for example, this is another adherent to the 4-year cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right? This is basically bear market. This is the one, like the Roman numeral 1. 2 is accumulation channel, right? What we went through the last 10 months to make it. That's what 10 months to make it was all about, right? And now 3, bull market breakout season, right? And you're just barely starting to see it here. First couple of candles of it, right? So, because as you can see here, nothing's happened on this third part for this. So
and that would be because that was made back in August.
August, exactly.
So that's still lagging behind.
We're basically like first couple of green candles here right now if we were to update this.
Okay.
But this is a guy, right? So credit to him. He was an adherent to the 4-year cycle. And instead of doing this shit, he says you could have gone into a coma for the past 2 years, ignored macro, inflation, the Fed, Evergrande. He's talking about the Chinese real estate firm that just defaulted again. This time they're not coming back. The fat guy from BIS, woken up. I think he was a big fudster. Woken up, checked this chart, and gone back to bed. And that is exactly how I feel about the 4-year cycle. As far as treating that top of the list of things that I worry about the most, making sure the cycle's still intact. As long as it is, I've never broken a sweat on this show. That's for sure. Even when I lost $1 million live. You know what you're good at and what you're not good at, right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this? Got any criticisms?
I mean, 4-year cycle is, it's still intact. It's an indicator that's played out so far, 3 different times. So here's to number 4. And if it happens 4 times, then that's a pretty good track record so far. But like Bitcoin is still so young that it could break these trends. That's my whole thing but I'm not saying that it will, but I'm just saying it's entirely possible that it can.
It can. Can is not what I'm talking about. I completely agree with can.
Yeah, it's just, so far, according to the history of Bitcoin, it seems more likely that it's going to make new all-time highs after the halving. But it is such a young asset, it doesn't have like a huge history like any other indexes or stocks. So, it's only.
Well, it's also a tech that's being adopted on a global scale at the same time. So that's why I feel less like it's not exactly an also ran in that market, in my opinion. But
right. There's room to grow. But there's cycles. It's not like it's just going to go to like a $40 trillion market cap overnight, or in like the next 2 years. I wouldn't expect any kind of insane growth like that, but it'll definitely take time for something like that to happen. IMO, but yeah,
for what to happen?
Like huge mass adoption. Everyone's using. Everyone is invested in Bitcoin, and it's like majority of Americans own it or hold it. Like, I think that would take a lot of time. It won't just happen in one cycle.
But sirs, when I go to crypto Reddit, they talk about how impossible it is for their grandma to use it, so their grandma will never have exposure. Using, of course, the worst examples to make their point.
Yeah. It's like, it's like impossible for your grandma to take a gold bar to a grocery store and, use it to buy a fucking, bunch of pancakes. I don't know. Like, legit. It's, gold has value.
Gold has limitations. Exactly.
It has limitations. It's not
that's a great analogy.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Bitcoin.
It is a store of value. It is not a currency. That is a really good analogy.
Yeah. And like, Bitcoin, at least you can move it around. You can give it to people and it doesn't it's not inconvenient to move. So,
well, Lightning Network too allows for pretty fast finality on Bitcoin transactions. Like I'm talking like you go up to a vending machine. They have them now where you could go up to a vending machine, scan a QR code, settle your transaction with Bitcoin, and it's pretty quick because of Lightning Network.
Yeah, that's good. Like,
that's Bitcoin.
I like the use case of it. Like I've always liked it.
That's way better than gold bars with grandma at the store, though.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think the way it'll be shilled to people though, if they want to get it, because old people are kind of a little bit stupid. They don't know.
Well, they're not going to be the first adopters ever, right? They're never going to be first adopters.
It'll be the next, it won't be Gen X. It won't be the boomers. It'll be the millennials and Gen Z. Not really kind of see the potential of crypto. Everyone else is just a naysayer. But I mean, there are some politicians who obviously are better than others. But
look, I'm fine with naysayers as long as you make good points. Like we've had naysayers even in Crypto Corner, and like he wasn't making good points. So you have to have naysayers who like have a take.
Yeah, like bring up, hey, like this is like one good argument you can have against Bitcoin, but it's not really a good argument, honestly, because it's kind of hypothetical. And that is that, oh, well, the US government will never allow it. And, yeah, it seems more likely than not that they'll probably never allow it, but it doesn't mean other countries won't, like El Salvador. They're
Well,
adopting it and
they
they
really
have
do.
adopted
If
it.
it's a decentralized network, right? So
Yeah.
the common thing I see from boomers like our Uncle Mark is like, we'll just turn off the power, and it's like
Oh, right. Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's the
you don't know that
simplest
you
way of
can actually
thinking.
send Bitcoin with a radio signal, actually, but like they
Yeah.
don't know that.
But
Like I'm
then
talking like you use a CB radio to send a Bitcoin. People have done it across states, even.
which is great. But then the only problem is you got to cash it out, and you got to spend it somehow. That's the other thing, is that governments can
Sure.
control you spending it, unless there's
Well, it's a
a
storage of value still, though, right? So that's the argument for Bitcoin. It's still a storage of value.
yeah,
So governments are always going to be more likely to censor Bitcoin or attempt to, right? But the fact that you can transfer that value peer to peer without anyone's permission, even using
yeah.
CB radios, is the case for Bitcoin. Not the case for Bitcoin has never been one day government's going to let you spend this at the store. That's never been the case for Bitcoin.
No, I mean that's the case that some people, like the people who made the Lightning Network, that's what they want. I feel like there are a lot of Bitcoin maxis who would like to see that. They'd like to see Bitcoin become like a currency that could be used. But yeah, I don't think it'll be shilled that way. I think it'll be more shilled as like, a storage of value, a hedge against inflation, like gold, the digital gold, to
Yep.
entice all those
Well, when
boomers.
you look at it, though, the people who are adopting Lightning Network are usually it's mostly Southeast Asia,
Yeah,
right? And they're more likely to not be censored by the U.S. government, obviously.
yeah,
So yeah, the Lightning Network is being adopted slowly, though, slowly on a global scale.
hmm
And yeah, see, people like Gamma didn't even know that you could send Bitcoin through the radio. You can, as long as you control the private key, you control not your keys, not your crypto, right? But if you have the keys, you can actually transact a Bitcoin using a CB radio. It's a fact. So people have done it many times.
it's pretty Sixers.
It is sick. But back to the cycle, right? You're not even a cycle skeptic. You so far agree. You just think it's new information.
Right. It's just, yeah. I mean, cycle has played out like the last three times. There's no reason to doubt it now. That's it. And I'm just saying, like, it's such a young asset. Bitcoin is going to, like, I don't think the 4-year cycle will play 100 years from now. I think there'll be a deviation at some point, but I'd say right now we're fine. Like, I don't, there's no reason to doubt it now until it actually happens, right? Kind of like,
Yeah.
there was the prior line of thinking was Bitcoin never goes below the prior cycle high in bear markets, just because that's how it lined up in the previous two cycles. Bitcoin rallied so hard that after the Bitcoin dump, it never went below the prior cycle all-time high. But this time it did. And so that
Right.
was broken, and that rule was then broken. So, it went below what 20K, went to 15K.
Right.
And it did it quick, in a couple of months, but it still happened. So that's like my whole thing with this is that, okay, yeah, the 4-year cycle, it's played out so far. It's got a good history. I just and I'm betting on it right now, obviously, because I'm risk on. I'm in crypto because I believe that the 4-year cycle is going to play out again. I just don't know if it will, like, hold together like all the time. Like we might not be able to always count on the 4-year cycle because we're introducing like a whole new market into this.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think once the market's more realized, as a real market and not like an adopted technology,
yeah,
we'll start to see that. But like you do see rapid growth during the early phases of any technology that's being adopted, right? So
yeah,
that's what I think we've been seeing for the last decade plus on Bitcoin.
mm-hmm.
I don't think that gets invalidated until it's just more out there. It's just more used, more people have wallets.
Yeah, I can see that. So just basically, the more people who buy it at IMO, you think, well, I guess your line of thinking is that the more it's adopted, the more the price go up. But
Oh,
I mean,
not even go up. It's more the price will become less volatile actually
right?
over
Yeah,
time. Like It's just more realized as an actual market, right? So therefore, it's less susceptible to market forces.
Right, like because it used to go up
in a
like
volatile sense.
1,000% in a year,
Yeah,
but now
yeah.
in a
It'll
Bitcoin
be
cycle, it'll go up 1,000%.
it'll be more adherent to traditional market, logic, I think, than what it's been, which has been crazy rapid growth, beating everything, beating gold, beating all this other stuff. So I always tell people, I'm like, look, I am not some fucking crypto genius or whatever the fuck. I always beg people to understand this. I am not the guy who like people are, should I buy Woo right now? And I'm like, look, dude, I just stick to my plan. I'm not some crypto genius. The reason I've gotten these insane pockets of growth with crypto is because I recognize the edge. That's it. I recognize the edge. I understand what the market needs. I'm a value investor inside the market. I don't think I'm as big smart pants. I don't try talking above my weight. I just think I focus on what I'm good at. And, Warren Buffett will be the first guy to tell you. He'll tell you he doesn't understand the shoe business. He doesn't understand the shoe business. Billions of dollars, the whole shoe business. He doesn't understand it. He's smart enough to tell you what he doesn't understand. I can tell you right now, I don't understand shit coins. I'll tell you up and down and all around. I don't understand shit coins. I'm never going to buy shit coins at size because I don't understand them. I don't understand why they're going to move. I do understand what the market needs. So I focus on what the market needs. Does the market need another shitcoin? Never. It never needs another shitcoin, right? So I don't understand that stuff. I focus on what I'm good at. And the people who do that, I think, end up being smarter in the way that the way they can grow their portfolios than people who just take shots, right?
Yeah.
I'm not here to take shots in the dark and not know what's going on. And, I like to be able to put my head on the pillow and know that, I had a productive day of like, I found great projects. I focused on them. I didn't try to rapidly grow my portfolio by chasing pumps and shit like that. So simple stuff, right? Not really complicated as fuck, is it?
No, not at all. Not at all.
And that's why tonight, here we are. So Kujira is hitting, new all-time highs in TVL.
Little tease. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, right. New all-time high TVL as of last night when I was doing Noob Corner. It was at $122 million in TVL, right? So, and look, I know that a lot of times, right, I talk about how much I like something like this, and then people go, what do you think about Cardano? And I'm like, well, I don't think that I have an edge with Cardano. I don't think Cardano's like some, marketplace that people are sleeping on and they don't, not a lot of people know about it yet. And there's a lot of room for rapid growth. I still think it'll pump. But so we're talking about Kuji versus Cardano. Number 8, by the way, is Cardano in all of market cap. Number 8 here, not this is listing by TVL, by the way. And look, here's Kuji right here. $120 million, right? So here's Cardano, $352 million, right? $352 million in TVL as opposed to Kujira, $120 million. Can I find the gems or what? We've been in this before. It was at 20 million.
So, yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And the growth has been not crazy to us, but to the market, it has been crazy. So we focus on what we're good at, right? And so, yes, most of the market, people like George, people like Cryptosaurus, they're going to talk to you nonstop about Cardano. Cool, dude. I'm in Kujira. It's a top 150 project. I have a third of your fucking TVL. I will beat you. I promise. You'll see. But this is how I do it, right? The metrics matter. It's not me giving you my word and Scout's honor. We're going to pump or whatever the fuck. I focus on the metrics. The metrics are where I get excited about, right? And yes, TVL in Gamma is exactly right. TVL is the staked amount, the amount that people are putting money in because people see value in what's going on in Kujira, the ecosystem, right? People are putting their money in there so they can play in the DeFi environment. On Cardano, there's one thing to do at stake. That's it. You could do other things. Yes, you can, but that's where everyone's put their money into, just staking it, right?
Yeah.
And we're already at a third of their TVL. So, but not even close on market cap. So if you go to market cap of and you do Kuji's market cap versus Cardano's, that puts Kuji at $146, right? Not impossible at all. Completely fair. Although Kuji has to, get basically to a 3x from here in TVL. Does anybody think it won't? Right?
No, I don't think it's unfeasible to think that.
I mean, look at the way it's grown, dude. We were in it, dude, this whole time. We were in it this whole time. We were in it before it was at $20 million even. Like that was just October when everyone, like not everyone, but when people started to see that we were right about Kuji. That was like September, October, right? Like we were buying back here, dude, when it had $1 million barely. You know what I mean? It's just funny how if you pay attention to the bear market and you do the work and you're here, you can really find some sick edges on this game that people are really missing out there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Kuji. It's I mean, IMO is Puji still, though. Like, to be honest, like
he's being sarcastic because it hasn't hit the new all-time high within like 2 months. But yeah,
that's what we agreed on. That Kuji is only Fuji when it's making all-time highs. So just want to be fair about that.
Totally
fair. But yeah, as far as like use case, it still has the perps exchange or the perps decks.
So much to come. Right? They have no listings. They have no perps, which they're launching, which all rewards for staking through real yield. All the liquidations will go to Kuji stakers, all of them. Right? Yeah, that's going to be insane. Code Hans is working on that right now. He's probably the smartest dev I've ever seen in anything I've ever paid attention to. He is one of their lead devs for Kuji around. Yeah. If he left, I would consider even leaving Kuji myself because that's how much faith I have in the guy. He's just he's a different kind of dev than I see often. One of those really smarty guys. I don't use that term lightly. So but the whole Kuji team is really solid, really, really good. And they deliver, and they're not like, they're like the Cardano team's not hungry. I don't hate Cardano, by the way. It's just a great comparison because all the top tuber scum talk about Cardano nonstop. And they all talk about getting bags, and by the way, Cardano right now, there's 2.5% inflation on Cardano even. So like we're talking about Kuji, which like all the tokens are in circulation, all of them, right? Pretty much. I think all of them. I think I just proved that last night with Nuke Corner. All of them are in circulation.
Yeah, should be all of them.
It's all of them now, right?
Like a couple of months ago.
Yeah, and I pulled it up on Blue last night and I showed everybody. But yeah, it's all of them. And I can just show you that right now here too. But on Cardano, not all the tokens are in circulation yet. It doesn't truly matter during a bull market, by the way. That really doesn't matter that much during a bull market. Mm-hmm. But look at this 90-day revenue, 20% APR. It's real yield, and that's in flux. It's not set, not fixed at all, right? But it's all real yield. Most of this is because of airdrops that they did like 90 days ago, basically, just about. No inflation, right? Cardano, there's 2.5% inflation. I can show you. Hang on, I got it right here. Where did I put you here?
That APR will go up too if you have more people using more things like their perpetuals, their futures market.
Futures, yep. So here's Cardano right now, right? Their staking calculator right now, it's 4.6%, right? 4.6%. Okay, well, like I said here, Kuji 20%, and there's no inflation, right? Cardano, here's your inflation, right? Stake ADA, staking rewards, right? Your inflation is, where did I put you? Inflation 2.5%. So truly, you're not getting 4.5% because they're dumping enough tokens on the market that's actually affecting your supply. No different than holding US dollars in a savings account, right? So like you're actually getting 2.1%, but people don't know that. They just look at the big number and they don't know about inflation, token inflation. I'd say 9 times out of 10, probably 9.9 times out of 10. They don't even think about it.
It's a little oofies right there. Yeah, Kuji's been, surprisingly steady at 20% since we've been in it.
Legit.
It hasn't really gone below it that much.
Well, And he's talking about since like it pumped, because there was times during the summer of last year and pre that, for example, where it was at 2%, 1.47%, and we had corners saying, "Why even stake Kuji and all shit?" And by the way, that's up to you. It's a personal choice. I'm not even making fun of you. It's just funny because like it grew so much. That almost looks like a crazy thing to say, because if you had just staked it anyway, like, damn.
Right.
Right. And which
I
is
know
what we would, I think we would argue that, but then like it's such a personal choice anyway. But it's like there's so much growth to come. Like you have no vision if you're just looking at the now. Don't just look at the now.
Right. Like you have more potential for degen airdrops staking this versus staking something like Woo. Like Woo is pretty consistent APR, but it's lower. This is like higher APR. It could be insanely high at any point, and you can get an airdrop that's worth so much. And that's the risk I'm playing with it. And I think it's a pretty good risk because I don't think Kuji's anywhere close to like being at a macro high.
Fuck no. It's higher risk, higher reward, to be sure. But
yeah,
man, it is to me, like I said yesterday, doing Noob Corner, Kuji under 5 is a fucking steal. I've been saying that for months, but yeah, it's a steal to me. And yeah, once again, the metrics matter. You don't have to trust me on it. You can just see for yourself. So yeah, that's an important distinction I want to make. Chili Fest says all-time high TVL for Kuji. What factors will help Kuji blow off the top in price? New listings, yes. How about even just a couple? We have MEXC, and that's about it, right? Curious about Kuji liquidity for cashing out when the time comes. It's a shit show. I think it will ultimately be fine, but right now it's a complete shit show. Just me and Kenny alone could currently affect the Kuji price. That's a fact.
Yeah, let's see. Just looking at Kuji Fin, if you decided to sell for USTC, it doesn't even list liquidity.
You want to share your screen and show them what you're talking about?
Yes, sir. Share screen. Let's go. Share the window.
What's up, Max and Greyfish? What's up, boys? Yeah, here we go.
This is what we normally look at for like determining, see how Woo is good because it has deep liquidity and stuff like that. But you can do this in other coins too. Like you have Kuji, and it doesn't even show it on here, which is awesome.
Yeah, go to page
say you
one.
wanted to dump your Kujis for
go to page one.
Page one.
Show them the full picture. Yeah.
There we go. So Osmosis or MEXC. How about let's just do MEXC because that's easy.
Yeah.
So you can make the price go down by 2% if you sell 38 grand worth of Kuji.
Mm-hmm.
So, or you can increase the price by 2% if you buy $10,000 worth of Kuji. So that's on the most liquid exchange base, I believe, unless maybe Finn is just doing crazy. I think MEXC is still the most liquid place to get Kuji.
Looks like it.
So yeah, so that's it right now. So basically, all of Crypto Corner we could probably take.
Oh man, we could really wreak havoc on the price.
Yeah, not that the price it probably gets scooped up, but it's just that is the.
I mean, just between you, me, and probably Israel, we could really dump the thing.
Yeah, like it'll be a nice little candle right there that we'll produce in just a matter of minutes, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. I mean, we wouldn't do that, but yeah.
So that's the whole issue is that if you have more listings, you have more liquidity and you have more of an exit, because right now you have it's a one-way road and the traffic like is really shit when you're trying to exit on a low liquidity coin right now.
And that's why when people hit me up about Kuji, wow, but Kuji, you think it's going to $40 and you think Woo's going to $4? Like, why wouldn't I buy more Kuji? Right here, dude. Right here.
Yeah, no listings, dude. Like that's pretty golden.
It's a problem.
I know they know that it's a problem, and they're looking. Because I actually asked, I was like, so what are you guys trying to do about liquidity issues? They're like, we don't think there's much of a. I mean, we recognize there's an issue. We think we've done really well in the last 6 months, but we have been reaching out to people like Woo, because I mentioned Woo is a liquidity provider. They said they've reached out to Woo and other people, and they're trying to get listings. So it's not like they're not trying. They're actively.
Who'd you talk to? Was it Dove?
I think it was Dove. Yeah, it was Dove.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. I talked to Dove about Woo too, and he said kind of something similar. At least, no, I actually suggested Woo to him at first. I think that he actually went with it, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But that was like fucking last summer.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
So
I had only
it's taken a
unsubscribed
while.
like last month.
Well,
Yeah.
remember Crypto Banter guy, Crypto Randman said that he was reaching out to some tier one exchanges about Kujira listings. Remember that?
I do. That happened like back in October, November.
That was like same idea, October. Apparently, I saw something on Twitter where he basically says we've just made the introductions. We don't know what's happening. So,
Shit. Was that new?
same jam. What's that?
Or did he say that pretty recently, or was
It
that?
was extremely recently, like within 3 days. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. I don't want to go through his timeline because he has interns posting for him like every 15 minutes. It'll take me fucking forever to find it. But yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I wouldn't care for a listing right now. Like I know sometimes exchanges like to time the listings for
Yeah.
like when there's market movement. But yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for the future of Kuji.
I may have screenshotted it. Let me see. Just quickly.
That's all we need, dude. Binance, just give us something. I can't ever cash out through Binance or any of these other exchanges
I know.
unless it gets listed on Coinbase, which is possible. That's always I mean, that could happen.
Tell me about it, dude.
God, that'd be so sick.
It'd be sick.
But it would be. Then we know if we got on Coinbase, then you've truly fucking made.
Well, but even that, we know it would be
We'd be
the
out
wrapped
already.
It'd be wrapped Kuji though too. It would be wrapped.
Oh, that's true. That's
Because
true.
they're lazy as fuck, dude. You know, Coinbase is lazy as shit with listings. They just care about making sure they have the pair listed, and then that's it. But for us, like, we want the native token because we want to be exposed to all the growth.
Yes, sir.
Oh, by the way, why do I say that? If it doesn't matter and I can sell it via Coinbase, because of what happened to me with Wrapped Luna. I got some Wrapped Luna right now, just chilling. I can't do anything with it because Coinbase ended up delisting it.
Fucking fuckers, dude.
So it's just sitting there. I have like millions of it. It's just sitting there, and there's nowhere to go. I can't send it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, De La Vie, we addressed this at the very top of the show, making sure, even before anyone came in here, we made sure to address this top of the show. I will never DM anybody first, so we're good. This guy, I don't know why he's wasting so much time. Corners are extremely careful, so I'm not worried about him at all.
I can't believe. So you mean like when I sent you my seed phrase the other day? That
was not me. Yeah, that wasn't me.
Shit.
No. Yeah.
I better check my fucking legends.
Exactly, but that I mean, I don't even know what he could possibly say to convince Corners because Corners is so skeptical. I have been priming these guys for years with like horror stories about what happened to our friend who got fucked over on MetaMask and like how you can click on the wrong link and like you could get wallet drained. So like, dude, people here are scared. I made sure of it.
Good.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's ever been successful, but all right, it is what it is. Coinbase listing not dangerous because of regulation, Josh P. Coinbase is subject to regulation, yes. Coinbase listed Luna, remember? And I don't think Luna had like any kind of regulatory approval from the United States. Coinbase just took a swing, right?
Yeah.
So
I think long term, obviously, like no one. I mean, yeah, getting listed on Coinbase, there's always that exposure, but I don't care about that because I think a Coinbase listing in the short term or the midterm would be good because it just brings more liquidity. It gives me maybe an exit ramp if they list it natively. That they probably won't.
They won't. They won't.
But
I'd bet money on it right now. I'd bet all kind of money on it.
Yeah.
Once the BlackRock crypto ETF is listed on market makers, is there a possibility we should buy in or stick to the roots? Yeah, look, I don't know enough about that kind of marketplace to ever participate. Same thing about what I was talking about at the beginning. Like, why diversify? I don't believe in that already. From my strengths and weaknesses. If anything that I would do to get some exposure to traditional TradFi assets, participating in crypto, I would buy Coinbase stock, maybe GLXY Galaxy, Mike Novogratz's firm. They're involved heavily in crypto. But that's about it. I don't know. What about you, buddy?
I mean, I don't know. That just doesn't interest me as much. I don't know why.
I mean, if I was at a job, right, and they're like, "Hey, you have a 401k. Would you like to diversify into Bitcoin?" I'd say, "Fuck yes," right? For example.
Yeah.
But that's something you have to do, and you just might as well take that money and put it towards something you believe in.
Yeah, I'd probably just do Bitcoin in Coinbase stock, honestly, and
Yeah.
then that would be it. I don't know, like MicroStrategy is. I don't. I probably wouldn't invest in MicroStrategy, even though he's
Why?
doing pretty good. But um,
Why?
I don't know. I'd rather just put my money in Coinbase. It's a newer asset. It's got a young history, so all-time highs can be made. So I think my money would be better there than
You don't think
in Michael
Galaxy could
Saylor's
be like
hands.
the Woo Kuji of lower market cap assets that could end up coming up into Coinbase's grill?
I mean, it could. I don't know. Like Mike Novogratz's like I don't know much about his history. I know he bought Luna. And I know he bought Woo. I don't know much else about the guy, to be honest.
I'm not even saying that I know, by the way. I'm saying I just posit that I wonder. Like, because
Yeah,
I definitely don't know. I know nothing about Galaxy. I know nothing about their company, how they're set up. All I
yeah.
know is that Mike Novogratz tends to get into a lot of these cryptos. He buys in, obviously, and he's a believer in the space. But, I don't trust him as far as I could throw him either.
Right. Yeah, I like that's kind of like Mark Cuban today was saying that he was in Injective, and then people are like, "What do you like about Injective?" He's like, "I don't know, I just bought it. Like, hope it goes up."
Dude, he sounds like a shit corner. It's the best. That's like the best
Yeah,
thing. I love crypto Twitter about that today. That was really
I was like,
funny.
"Holy shit!"
Or last night or whatever. But yeah, that was really
Yeah,
funny.
that was fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I was really
He's like,
surprised to see that.
it's like that Johnny Depp meme that you like so much.
Yeah, I don't know, like
It's like, Mr. Depp, you're holding a token that dropped 90 fucking 5%. Why don't you just sell it? He's like, I
I don't,
can't.
I,
I
I don't
don't.
know.
I don't know.
I
I
can't.
love
Yeah.
it.
Dude.
Right?
That's the best. That's the same that goes upwards though too. Like Mr. Jeff, you're up 50,000%. Why don't you fucking sell?
Like, yeah, I can't. I love the mysticism and romance, half mysticism, half romance on his face. Like he's like,
yeah,
no, I'm in love with crypto. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with the highs and the lows. So great. Israel says there's some arguments saying the Bitcoin ETF is bearish for Coinbase stock in long term since people just default to the ETF instead. I don't know, because I feel like that's just two different things, right? If I am at Fidelity, which I've been before, I used to work in a high-rise downtown LA, and one of the worst job I ever had. And they used to bring me into these meetings, like, I don't know, every half a year, and they're like, Mr. Green, you have a 401k, we're contributing to it. What would you like us to do? And I said, just do whatever is aggressive as fuck. Because they're like, we have the classifications. They explained to me the classifications. I said, do the aggressive one, dude. I'm fucking 23 years old. Yeah. I'm like, do the aggressive shit, right? And they're like, okay, you sure, Mr. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, dude. I gotta go. I got a whole thing of a list of things to do, right? And then but now part of that meeting will include the ETF, I assume, in some places. Yeah. But that was so like I had a Fidelity manager that was there. So now that Fidelity manager will be telling me about potentially Bitcoin exposure, right? So I don't think that they'll be talking about Coinbase stock in the same way. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, probably not. I just always thought, I mean, I know Coinbase is the custody holder for all these ETFs, right? Or for
pretty much, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So they got to get their Bitcoin from Coinbase. So
yep.
I don't know. That's the only reason. I mean that, and it's the only crypto exchange that's going to list it on our stock market for now. But yeah, I don't know. I think it has value. That's why I would put money in Coinbase and Bitcoin. And that's pretty much it. I got a Coinbase stack, Coinbase stock stack. That is.
And you do? What do you got?
I do. I only put like $5,000 into it at like 120 or something like that.
Okay. So. All right.
I'll probably put some more in there. If I get some little tax return money from these kiddos, dude, put that money in there too.
Hell yeah, pimp. Love it. So Woo just hit a new all-time high with stakers. Did you see that?
I did. It's going well. It hit a new all-time high with stakers, but I don't want to spoil anything else. But I saw some other graphs that were going pretty crazy.
Oh, go for it. No, go for it. I like your train of thought. Go for it.
Oh, it was it hit a new all-time high with stakers. It hit a new all-time high with users on WooFi Pro too. Like that's
Yes,
going fucking
sir.
off. Like 8K users versus just a few hundred just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, dude.
It's like exploding. It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Well, like I've been saying, these guys are really smart, right? These guys have been positioning themselves so well for the run. I'm not really surprised to see this, but the growth has been kind of wild. Yeah, to be sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you go to, they had somebody called the Burj Khalifa, which is basically like the amount that has been staked, just spiked in such a way it looks like the Burj Khalifa. I saved
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
let me grab it. Hold on a second.
You got more stakers, you get less APRs or stuff.
Daily uniques. Look at that. Burj Khalifa.
Wait, you gotta share your screen, sirs.
Oofy doofies. There we go.
Not
Not a doofy, but a oofy. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 8K
Right?
users. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Noobs, right? Coming
Yeah.
in because they're really smart about cross promoing with Arbitrum, right? Like that got all the Arbitrum users out there to come to Woo. And they've already been doing that with like Avalanche and all this other stuff. But I think that is the promotional period that they have for WooFi staking right now is what's pulling all this in.
Yeah. Fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's insane growth. Not surprised at all. De La Vie says this may be a dumb question, but is it possible for Woo to ever be on something more mainstream like Coinbase? Not at all. And in the event of that happening, would I be right to assume the price rockets? Absolutely, it would. Yeah, yeah. Chili Fest says Woo's already on Kraken in Canada. Yeah, that's definitely not the same.
Yeah. That's yeah, it's I think it's been on Kraken for like the last like couple of years. It's been there since it got listed on Binance pretty much.
Well, Bono was buying it on there.
Yeah.
He's a big Canuck.
Wait, what's that?
He's a Canuck. He's a Canadian.
Yeah, he is.
A maple leaf, maple syrup drinker.
Yeah, dude, Trudeau lover. Fucking loves Trudeau.
No doubt. No question.
Oh yeah.
A trucker hater as well. He hates truckers.
Yeah. I do. Who doesn't? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Same.
Like, how dare they block those highways?
How dare they? How dare they? How could they? Yeah. So this is exciting stuff, right? So look, what we're focusing on right now, what always happens is people lose their mind about the price, right? And even earlier today in Crypto Corner, people were like, hey, is it bad that I'm looking at my fucking I'm looking at my portfolio all day? And it's like, dude, it can be. But I prefer to look at the fundamentals, the metrics that are growing for us under the hood, pre-price expansions. That way, when price expansion happens, when people say we got lucky, we can laugh at them because we know exactly why we were buying the whole time, aggressively.
I see the staking tears. I see you on there, sirs.
You see me on there?
I mean, I don't see you, but I see the category.
Do you want to see me?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
I mean, you're probably going to show it anyway, right?
I probably should. Now that you said this.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, but stakers, sirs, but the APRs are going to go down, sirs, because the stakers, right? But I mean, if it's more used,
it's more. Yeah, there's more Woo locked up. What are you talking about?
More Woo locked up.
Yeah.
More people wanting yields.
Yeah.
But I think the rewards you get from staking are from swaps on the platform too, right? Like a percentage of it.
Of course.
Right? Yeah. So how then staking APRs been on WooFi?
It's been fucking sexy, bro. It's been sexy. Check this out. I'm number 90. Wait, no, I'm number 89 right now, like right there.
For 18.
That's me. 83B3.
Thanks.
207,000 Woo stake now.
Thanks for sharing.
I started with 206,000.
Oh, really? So you got 1K in rewards?
Nah, not quite. It's not even that. It's not even. It's like half that. It's like because I had 206. I'll tell you right now, but it'll tell me to fuck myself. Oh wait, yeah. Here, look. You can look at it, but I just can't refresh it. Don't refresh it. Okay. 207. Yeah, I started with 206,608. So it's in fact been exactly a month since I staked it as of yesterday. Gotten $340 of USD, and then Arbitrum. I've gotten like 417 Arbitrum.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
It's pretty sick, yeah.
Looks like what, like $700 dollars?
No, fuck no.
Right?
Nah.
Isn't Arbitrum a buck?
No.
Arb is a buck. I'm pretty sure it's like $1.15.
No. It's not.
Yeah.
No.
Arbitrum's almost $2.
It's $1.87.
Yeah. You said you have 400 Arbitrum?
Yeah.
So
I actually have a little bit more.
Yeah, so then you have like what total like what $1,000?
Damn, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, 400 ARB
417.80. Yeah, you're right, dude. This has been sick.
plus 187, 748 plus the 339.
Plus
Yeah, you have like a
187.
little over $1,000.
Dude, you suck. I rule. I'm the man. You suck. Wow, that's pretty fun, huh?
It's all right.
You know that's fun. I know you, dude. I know the goblin's talking to you right now, and you're like,
Yeah, $1,000. It's pretty good.
$1,000 in a month. In a month, 1,000 plus the 300, right?
Well, no, that's like 1,089 is how much you have exactly, like right around there.
Oh, okay. I trust
So
you. I didn't do the math.
right.
Oh, you're right, because it's $800 with Arbitrum and then the 300.
Yep.
So it's a little more over 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if Arbitrum goes up, I mean that's just more.
Oh, and it will. That's why I did that, right? That's why I think the Arbitrum staking rewards are juicy for now until they're not anymore. And I'll probably pull my stake after that, which is what I told everybody, which I think is March 31st.
Okay,
March
so you got
21st.
two more months.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So get $1,000 a month, probably. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, not too shabby. Yeah.
That's not too shabby. It's all right.
Yeah, that's something that you probably are gonna get off of Crypto Corner tonight. You're gonna take a deep breath and you're gonna take a good look. I know you will. I know you will.
No,
I know you too well. I know you too well.
I am remaining steadfast. I will not stake, sirs. That's it.
Okay, if you say so.
It's not worth it. It's like, yeah, I could get like $3,000 or whatever. That's pretty good, I guess.
If I see in the morning on Telegram you DM me the Norman Osborn looking at the mask and be like, no, please, no.
I can't do it, sirs. I can't.
All right.
Can't.
If you say so, we'll find out.
I can't do it. I'd rather just buy Arbitrum. That's what I'd rather do.
You'd rather just buy Arbitrum?
Yeah, rather just do that.
Why not buy Arbitrum as well as get Arbitrum for free then? Yeah.
I got to put my whole Woo stack at risk. That's the whole thing.
Well,
that's the only thing.
It's been pretty fun, honestly. It's been pretty fun so far. It's been fun. I've had a great time.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you got an exit strategy already, so that's good. I'm glad you have an exit strategy. Is get out by March 31st. Smart.
Yeah, whenever Arbitrum rewards are done, I have no reason to keep it. But I reserve the right to change my mind.
But what if they're like, I was about to say, what if they're like, hey, we're going to keep these Arbitrum rewards going until 2025?
Well, no. The only reason they got this, by the way, is because it was a community DAO vote by the Arbitrum community to release this amount to Woo for a promotional thing. But don't worry, I'm not worried. People will definitely not read into it and just think that Woo's giving out Arbitrum for free. Same idea as when I'm talking to people about Luna Anchor Protocol, 20%. They just think, oh, they were just doing that forever. It was just like going to be forever. No, it was a fucking promotional period, dude. It was funded by the community fund. Nobody does the reading. It's okay. To be frank, if Woo moves a penny, that's 1K if you have 100K Woo. Andre, welcome to the game, my friend. That's exactly what we do around here, bro. That's why people always call us lucky when we turn a small amount of money into $100,000. They go, well, you got lucky. And I'm like, dude, this was the plan, bitch. Every time it goes up $1, I make 200 grand, you fucking idiot. Literally what we talked about the entire bear market long, but it's fine. Ethan says, hey, sirs, to piggyback off yesterday's Noob Corner, is there a difference to staking/compounding on Arbitrum versus the ETH network? Yes, fees. If you're talking about Woo staking, then yes, fees. And you still have to pay, though, to get onto it, right? So the initial moment where you're going to stake your Woo on the platform, you're going to have to pay ETH fees, right? But then after that, it's like been fun. So
yeah, and some exchanges even have like Arbitrum bridges, so you could deposit your funds via Arbitrum. But I don't think
they're bridges, right?
Right. So like you can deposit USDC Arbitrum in some exchanges and stuff like that.
Yeah, I like the MEXC method the best so far.
Yeah.
Just like pulling it off MEXC and then choosing network Arbitrum and then sending that to your MetaMask wallet address.
Yep.
Okay, so people, this game, right? Visa has just enabled crypto withdrawals on debit cards in 145 countries. I don't know if this includes the US. I doubt it, actually. Want to get your thoughts on this, Kenny? But basically, what I was literally just talking about last night during Crypto Corner Noob Corner, people always say to me, how are you going to exit? And I'm like, I promise you there will be more simpler exit strategies that we don't even see coming yet, like coming soon. You just don't know where they're coming from. And like at this point in the run, like this isn't really where you find those. It's just sort of as it gets devved out and like launched, you find easier ways of extracting fiat. And then lo and behold, here we are today. Visa is doing the ability to off ramp onto a Visa debit card using MetaMask. That's like as easy as it gets.
Oh shit!
Right? They partnered with Transact. We know Transact,
Oh, yeah,
Kenny.
Transact. Yeah.
Yeah, to introduce cryptocurrency withdrawals, payments through Visa Direct Solution. The firm's announced on January 30th, literally today. Crazy. I was just talking about this last night. So crazy. By enabling real-time card withdrawals through Visa Direct, Transact is delivering a faster, simpler, more connected experience for its users, making it easier to convert crypto balances into fiat. And this is Visa Direct's North America head. So I wonder if we can do it. Right? I would be curious to just try this.
The skeptic in me is like, okay, so now the government can have this debit card, which is tied to me, link that to
my name, my bank.
Like, I don't know if they'd have you do KYC, but that's like that. The skeptic in me is
that is KYC though. If you extract it from this wallet, that is KYC.
Yeah,
it's the same fucking thing.
Because you have to input your card information and like that. So
who'd they pay? Who'd they pay?
Yeah. Yep.
Of course it's KYC. Of course it's KYC. But it's, look, Corner's not exactly doing fucked up things either. So like not the worst thing in the world, just another off-ramp option.
Right.
The partnership allows users from 145 countries directly convert 40 cryptocurrencies to fiat. So like, we'll likely be able to convert I guarantee they have like USDT and USDC. So like we just have to take care of the conversion of Woo into like, one of those, and then we can pull it out through our debit card. Wild, right? But
fucking crazy.
It's crazy, dude. This is like people don't know how early me and Kenny were into crypto. This stuff was like a long shot dream, even 3 years ago.
Yeah, damn man. Ooh, imagine your seed phrase gets like, I don't know, you store your seed phrase in your email, and then your email gets hacked, and then someone gets into your MetaMask, and then they also have your debit card too. Oofy doofy.
Oh, oofy doofy do, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other things that would make me not do it, but
well, there's a couple questions that I would have if I had the guy on here, like whoever this cat is from North America. I would say, okay, cool. Can I do 50 grand right now?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like can I put $100,000 into it? Like, can I do what I'm expecting to be able to do, which is like unload $500,000 onto it, like easy mode? Can I do that? Is that going to get flagged at my bank? Are those guys going to shake me down? Am I going to walk through the door and the SWAT team's going to come through the other one? Like, what? I don't know.
That's true. Oh, I know. There's I mean, it's good. I like it overall. I like it as an option. Yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to using it. Maybe with like a throwaway debit card.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, like
or how about just like spin up a new MetaMask wallet? Literally the easiest thing you ever done in your whole life.
Yeah.
Deposit funds to it from Zephyr Protocol, and then cashing that shit out. Piece of cake.
There you go. Yeah, and then you could always open up a new account in your bank, have like a trash debit card, like we make trash MetaMask wallets, and then you could use that. Like there you go. Or you could always go buy a Visa debit card, load that shit up.
Right.
Fucking. Oh man.
Great question, Alex. Do you stake on Arbitrum on WooFi? Does that mean you hold Arbitrum Woo? So what it does is you're staking on Ethereum, right? You're staking your Ethereum Woo. So like, for example, when I go here and I can't really interact with it, unfortunately, or I would show you because I'm not on my VPN right now. But this is done. All the things that I do to this right now, like through compounding rewards, for example, are done via Arbitrum. So it's all very cheaps, right? If I wanted to say unstake right now, which I don't even know if I can click this or it'll fuck up, but we'll try it. Okay, look, I can take out 417 Woo, right? And I would be unstaking it right now, and it will pull it, paying via Arbitrum, sending it back as ETH Woo. Okay, that's the game right now. Just so you know.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
You got to let me know how unstaking your Woo goes, because I want to know if you have to wake up the Wu-Fi intern. So it's a fucking.
Yeah, that's not. It's not unfair. Well, Kenny's referring to when I was pulling a huge amount of Woo from Woo X a couple months ago. They had to wake up the Wi-Fi intern apparently and have an actual human being make sure that they were doing it because it's so much Woo. So it took like 4 hours.
I mean, honestly, I don't hate it. It's just, it's just funny because you have to wait on your money, but it's still
funny.
faster. It's still faster than like moving your money across banks. So
100%, dude. It's faster than a lot of wire transfers. I had a buddy just get into crypto. His wire transfer took 6 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had wire transfers take 6 hours. I've had some take 3. It kind of just depends.
Yeah, it depends. I think that his bank was a little more crypto skeptical, and like it took 6 hours, and he was bitching the whole time. He's fucking sweating. Yep. He was like, "I told you I should have just done fucking $200. I should have just done." I'm like, dude, you drove all the way to the bank. They know who you are. He's like, they don't. He's like, I've never seen a wire transfer before where they don't even ask me anything. They just say, hey, put in like our wire information. I'm like, they know where it's coming from, dude. What are you talking about? Sometimes people are really fucking stupid, dude. It's wild. I'm like, you have no logic in your brain at all. So you think that like your bank is just wiring money into the abyss, and like the abyss doesn't know where it's coming from? That's what you really think?
Yep.
Of course they know who the fuck you are. He's like, usually it says my account information. I'm like, why would they need your account information on Coinbase if you're doing a fucking wire to them? They know who the fuck you are. The bank knows who you are. Dude was like, just like, I've never moved money like this before. This is crazy shit. It's not Anthony Lee. It's nobody you guys know, I promise. But he's dumb as fuck in a dancer brain way, but he's not a dancer. Yeah, wild shit. Just wild shit. No, Anthony would never bitch either. Anthony would. He's not the type. He would not bitch. He wouldn't be like, Steve, this isn't taking so long. Why would this happen? All shit. Anthony is the least entitled dude ever. Like, he would not do that shit. So, yeah, he was just being such a bitch boy. I'm like, I don't know why I'm helping you. This isn't fun. Helping you is not fun. This sucks. It completely sucks. Number one. Number two, you're bitching the whole time and crying and whining like a little baby boy. So annoying. Is what it is. Anyways, moving right along. So Kenny, we talked last week. I don't know if you remember this at all, but we talked last week about Floor Protocol, what they're doing to provide liquidity to NFT assets, right? Were you here for this part?
No.
Okay. Did you rug or were you here and then you left?
I think I had to leave early.
You had to leave early.
Covered it after.
Word.
Early rug, maybe?
Early rug, yeah. No, but I can't call that a rug because you probably told me about it, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to give this, I think this is a really good explainer for what I was talking about last week that we can actually play. Wait, but I got to do the sound thing. So let me just do that again real quick. Hold on. Hold up a sec. Stand by.
Pudgy penguins? That's related to Pudgy penguins?
Yeah. No, Woo's had a partnership with Pudgy Penguins like the whole time, right?
Yeah, I've seen what's his face? Ben York has the Pudgy Penguins profile pic.
Well, he has one.
Yeah.
He was telling me about it.
Fucking bitch, dude.
I don't know. I'm jealous too.
Yeah, dude.
I'm jealous too.
Bitch, dude. Yeah.
Well, dude, doesn't one of the corners? We have a couple corners who have Pudgies, yeah. I don't want to say who, but I know who they are.
Yeah.
They can say who if they want to, but I'm not going to bust you. Those things did well, by the way. That's pretty crazy to think about.
They did.
Okay, can you hear this, Ken? Tell me if you can hear this.
What's up, DGens? I heard
Yep.
that you all will be
You can-
spoon-fed the alpha for farming. So let's go. I got you. Let's talk about
Oh my-
Floor Protocol. Floor Protocol is basically a marketplace that is making expensive JPEGs more liquid. You deposit that NFT and you're going to get U tokens. Every single time that you deposit an NFT, you get 1 million U tokens of that NFT that you deposited. You can also just buy the U tokens. So if you think that Pudgy Penguins are going to 50 Ethereum, but you don't have 17 Ethereum, you can buy UPPG, which is going to give you liquid exposure to the run-up on Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy to Valhalla. Okay, guys.
Okay, kind of lame, right? Kind of lame, but kind of cringy. But that is exactly what is possible with a protocol like this. It's about having exposure the same way that, like I was explaining last week, SNX, for example, gives you exposure to a stock. If you're convinced it's going to go up, you can't afford the stock, or you have no means to do it. You're in a third world country or whatever. You can't buy a listed stock where you live. You can at least purchase the price movement of it, right? You have exposure to the price movement of it. You can make sure your bet it was correct, right? If you did the work. Yep. I don't know. I get it. Greyfish. I don't know what her background is on left and right.
It's a dude. He's looking at Floor Protocol instead of banging chicks.
So that's what it is. So that the chick want to have a threesome, but he's looking at Floor Protocol. Okay, I kind of like
yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
So how the heck can we actually do this? Let me show you a tutorial of how you can actually use Floor Protocol.
This first screen, which is collections, this is just going to show you the overall health of the Ethereum ecosystem. So we can see changes in floor price. We can see the floor price. We can see how many NFTs are locked in the Floor Protocol vault. We can also come to trade here. This is where we can buy FLC. We can buy U tokens, liquidity. Let me know if you guys want me to do a separate video on liquidity. I'm going to focus on staking for this video, but this is really the liquidity tab where you can earn rewards. Any pair that goes with FLC, that will earn you those bonus rewards that we'll send out each month. And earn. This is where we're going to hang out. This is the simplest way to be a DGen and come on Floor Protocol. Simple and easy. Stake your U tokens, earn fees. Let's say that we have an NFT, which we do. I'm going to come over here. My wallet is already connected. I'm going to go to portfolio. I'm going to see my nice little Utes right here. This is my Tom Brady Ute. Not touching him.
Boo.
So I'm going to just put in this Ute that I don't really care about as much. And I can vault this for 1 million Ute. Let's vault this guy. You will lose ownership of the selected NFTs. Remember that. Do not put your grails in the vault. Put them in safe boxes. And we can see that we have the 1 million UU tokens. Let's go. Okay, now we're going to come over and we're going to stake. Here we go right here. We can stake them. Let's go ahead and stake them all, do the max, and confirm. Okay, so that is the easiest way to use Floor Protocol. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial on liquidity. Peace.
So they always give you 1 million tokens, but what is that million valued at? Is it like the market price of that NFT that you put in there, or because that's one thing, because it's like, okay,
good question. Well, because I think they're UTXO tokens, so I don't think that they are. I don't think that they are what she was talking about, the FLO token or whatever the fuck. I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
I think it's just a UTXO token, which means it's basically like representative of well, UTXO can be junk too. That's why I do wonder about that.
Because I'm like, how much was that NFT that she's just converted into 1 million, U tokens?
Yeah, can we just take like a bunch of fucking garbage ass NFTs of Miranda's hand that we mint nonstop and just like fucking turn them into pieces of shit, fucking million U tokens?
Right. That's exactly
that's a good question.
Yeah. Maybe someone else knows. I have no idea, dude. But that's cool. I like the concept though. Like I like.
Yeah. Well, the idea is basically like, obviously expanding NFT ownership does not just mean like you have to hold the NFT, right? Like you can actually borrow against it and participate in DeFi.
Yeah, because they say once you submit it and you get that 1 million, the NFT is no longer yours; it's gone, right? It's pretty much gone.
Well, but I think you can pay it back to get your NFT back.
You can? Okay.
That was my understanding last week.
Okay.
It's locked up, but then you can settle the debt, release the collateral back to you.
Okay. That's interesting.
1 million tokens equals the floor price. Oh, maybe that's what it is, Wordy. Maybe
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, like the market price or whatever.
Yeah, that's not bad. Maybe there's an oracle that's telling the blockchain what your floor price is.
Yeah.
And or even maybe it's probably not advanced enough to tell you what each NFT is worth. No way. But maybe there's an oracle, and if you're new, Oracle feeds information to blockchain. So maybe they have an Oracle price feeder that's just like telling them what's going on with this NFT floor prices, and that's how they issue the tokens to you.
Yeah. It's fucking interesting, man.
Isn't it? Well, look, the biggest thing that I want people to take away from this is just the idea that of what this stuff is capable of later. It's not about now. I think most of the now stuff will be useless and wasted. But getting an idea of where this market will be in 10 years is the name of the game for me. If they pay it back and the price is lower, are the investors liquidated and fucked? I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say hell yeah. I'm going to say that's the risk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You gotta get wrecked, dude. If you haven't gotten wrecked in crypto, you haven't been in crypto.
Yeah, you got to get wrecked at least one time just to like really have a fucking feel for this stuff.
Yeah, legit. Yeah.
Are you doing Kenny Corner? Are you doing Kenny Corner this week? Speaking of getting wrecked.
Yeah. That's the plan. Plan is to do Kenny Corner this week.
Plan is to do Kenny Corner this week, and not to fall asleep this time.
That's right. I'm gonna make sure to drink extra energy drinks first.
Oh, I like that. How about just drink one?
Well, I do drink. Well, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be helpful for us.
Hold on. Well, yeah, Thursday I know I didn't drink any because it was my day off.
So just drink one. Just drink one.
I could just drink one. I'll drink one.
You didn't even work all day. Okay.
Dressers.
We're gonna share your screen right now. You talk about Kenny Corner this week. I'll be right back.
Okay. So you can come join me on Kenny Corner, which is on Twitch TV/KG Moneyman. I'll always drop a link in the Discord. I was supposed to have a show last week, but I did not because I believe it or not, I just fell asleep. But let's see here. What we usually talk about on there is market trends, talk about crypto, talk about traditional finance, talk about like indicators, as far as traditional finance goes. Like I talk about like the stock market. Something we've been talking about on Kenny Corner for a long time is indicators of a recession, perhaps an incoming recession. But obviously we haven't gotten any recession yet. I'm not showing anything indicative that we're in a recession at the moment, but there are some things to look out for as far as other indicators regarding recessions, which so far there are 3 that are firing off right now. There's not any economic data per se that is showing that we are entering a recession, but it's just these indicators that have previously predicted recessions in the past, and they've predicted them since the 70s. And the only time they've ever gotten it wrong, like as far as like predicting a market crash, was I believe in the 90s, where we had a soft landing and the Fed averted like a big crisis after the inflation spike in the 90s. But so yeah, that's stuff that I generally talk about on Kenny Corner is just the macro market cycle of TradFi and kind of where we're headed. Like as of right now, just cliff notes. We were talking about here for the longest time how usually in recessions markets will actually pump to new all-time highs, or they'll test the prior high before the recession occurs, before we get the huge crash. So like right around here, we were discussing how as long as we hold the 200-week moving average, we're golden. Like the market will bounce off of this moving average and will continue to go higher. And at some point, it'll test it again, and then we'll continue to go higher. Or we could go and fall below it and go lower. But I don't think we have anything to worry about for now. So good days ahead. If we do, decide to crash and test this market, this moving average, it would be a 17% crash on the stock market. I'm not really saying that's going to happen, but I'm saying that's a lot better than what it was before, which was, because we had risen in price so exponentially, things have kind of calmed down for a while. So this moving average is going up because of that. And now we're already making new all-time highs again here. So I think we're Gucci though. In the meantime, I don't know. Some people think that they're trying to prop up this market for the election cycle, which I don't know. I don't know about that.
What does that mean? It's so corny to say that.
I have no idea.
That's so corny.
Yeah, they're just like, well, they're trying to make it look like everything's better, for the election. Which
okay.
They did that last year.
They're talking about the TradFi. Sure, that's
TradFi, not like crypto. Yeah, not talking about crypto.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because and just like as a heads up as far as that goes, because last year they were saying that the jobs market was doing really good, and we had a bunch of jobs, but they made revisions from last year showing that
the whole year
it was not nearly as good as they were saying.
That was propped up for sure. Definitely propped up.
So they actually do that. It's not like a conspiracy or whatever. They do release data and then they correct the data a year later and say, oh, whoops, this is actually what it was. So that we could see something similar next year saying, oh, whoops, looks like actually 2024 was pretty bad, and then the market could react to that. So but I feel pretty good right now regarding everything.
Same. Ethan says, my B sirs, I'm confused still. My current WooFi staking is on Ethereum network. Should I unstake, switch to Arbitrum network, and stake Woo and auto compound there instead? No, bro, you're good. You just need to go back to where you're staking your Woo, right? So, like, for example, okay, let's see if I still get away with it. 1 second here. 1 second. Where did I put you? WooFi? Where the fuck did I put you?
Drink a Bang and a Four Loko. Oof. I haven't drinking a Four Loko. It's been a bit, man.
Dude, Bang is fucking crazy to me. I don't know. It's too strong.
It's
there's
like almost 200
punch me.
Yeah,
it's too crazy. Okay, look. Click up here where it says like Arbitrum. Click that. But it'll be Ethereum for you. Click that shit. And then click Arbitrum from there, and it'll just switch it because it's the same address. That's what you need to do, bro. It'll be fine. Let me know, Ethan. Yeah, no, dude. I mean, oh shit, you can't see. Yeah, of course not. Fuck. 1 second here. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you good, sirs?
No, I'm just so the VPN thing, dude. I'm just like. Dude, my internet's so fucking good in Vegas. It's been so bitching compared to LA.
Yeah.
The fact that like I have to use this VPN shit sometimes and it slows it down so bad. It's just so infuriating.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, look, go here. Fuck. It's fine. It's not that great, but it is what it is.
You should call your ISP and bitch to them. Hey, my internet's slow. I'm using a VPN.
I'm using a VPN. I'm trying to pull it through Afghanistan. What the fuck's going on here, dude? So click up here where it's going to say I have the Ethereum symbol. You're going to click on that. You're going to switch it to Arbitrum, dude. That's what you can't. That's what you're not doing right now, and you'll be fine. Okay. Enough said. Okay, going to get to the first question at long last, but we don't have many because I did Crypto Corner Noob Corner last night and basically ate every question up. And I think, honestly, Josh P did such a killer job today of racking through all the Crypto Corner questions that, people didn't have many questions today, which is great. So we have questions we have 3 questions total. Mladen says, GM, Battleship Green. GM, sirs. The guy from Coin Bureau, so I think his name is Guy, as we're saying, which I think is right.
Yeah.
He went over a report showing DeFi volume for last year was around $1 trillion. I think that DeFi is dead. For funsies, do you think that Wu is going to hit the target sales price or Kuji? Thank you. You think that DeFi is dead? He's joking. Okay. He's talking about, wait, you went over a report showing DeFi volume from last year was around $1 trillion. That was just Uniswap, dude. That was just Uniswap last year. It was more than that. Uniswap alone last year was $1 trillion.
Are you talking about volume that goes through it?
Yeah. Did you know that, Kenny?
No, I didn't know that. I mean, it makes sense because it's dude, it does so much volume in a day.
Yeah, it's like insane. But this was like, I don't know, fucking people were talking about this like a long time ago. This is why I told people like during the bear market, I was laughing about people saying crypto's so dead. I'm like, bro, you guys are so fucking stupid. It's actually insane to me. Blows my absolute fucking mind that you guys think crypto's so dead. Like, look at this shit.
Share your screen.
Yeah, I am. One sec.
You got Gary G, dude. Love him.
Right? All eyes on U.S. regulation as Uniswap eclipses $1.5 trillion in trading volume. This is April 26, 2023. When everyone was saying crypto was dead, right? Just a couple months after I called the bottom, this happened. And I'm like, I can't believe everyone's missing like the real story here. It's like wild to me that people are missing it. But yeah, so no, it's more than that now, pal. I promise you. $1 trillion in volume was like maybe there's, I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about
cumulative, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, it has to be cumulative.
Well, no, it reflects a $500 billion cumulative volume increase since April. Right. So it went up 500 billion since April of 2022 during the bear lows. So it's even better than people think, right?
Yeah.
This is what I was trying to convey to people, but you just can't, you can't make people do a thing. It's the most frustrating thing in my whole life. I can't force people to fucking just shut the fuck up about what you just saw in Yahoo News or whatever. Just listen to me about this shit. It's actually being used daily on a global scale in ways that you can't even fucking fathom, actually. And if you just shut your fucking mouth and stop listening to your stupid uncle, who, by the way, has been stupid, right? As long as you've been alive, your uncle has been stupid. So now you're still listening to this motherfucker who doesn't do any of the reading. No reading, nothing. And these people, you give authority over you because of a title, a family fucking title, blows my mind. Meanwhile, 2 summers with me. Yeah, we all got wrecked on Luna. Oh, we got so wrecked. 2 summers with me, you're back. 2 summers of your life, you're back. It's insane. It's insanely embarrassing. It's so sad and pathetic. The mouth breathers, the drooling fucking idiots and retards out there who just don't do any of the work. And then they just judge everything.
True.
And we're all supposed to listen to them because we're reasonable people. We want to listen to arguments. We're fair, open-minded. We still use the retard word, but we use it sparingly and only when it's appropriate, like when we're talking to them.
Yeah. It's deservedly so.
Because they earn it every day they wake up, right? And
Yep.
they put on their Velcro shoes.
Oh. Yep. Hey, dude, that's our. Oh wait, no.
That's our uncle. That's 100% factual.
Yep, that is our uncle.
That's our uncle.
He wears Velcro shoes too.
Wears Velcro shoes. Judges everything. You gotta fucking earn it. Exactly, Dan Ma. You gotta earn it. That's exactly it. But when we do, like we always do, because we do it every time, because we're going to do it again, because we do it every fucking time, they say we got lucky. Magic happened. Santa and his sleigh went by and got the magic dust on us again. Yep. Again. We do it every time. It just keeps on happening. Santa's sleigh lands on our fucking roof every time we get presents. Lucky boys and girls, right? That's how it works. Unbelievable. But yeah, it's been like this. Right? By the way, Pinkman, I don't think this is wrong at all. It's a good take. Good take. Velcro shoes are the best.
That's true.
It's a solid take. Solid take.
Yeah, it's. I don't think Velcro shoes are priced in, honestly. Yeah.
They're not priced in.
Yeah.
They're not priced in. They're maybe the only thing that's not priced in anymore. But yeah, no, man, if people could just see the metrics of this stuff a little bit more, less than the headlines of this stuff, well, then they would be here with us. No, everyone else does this bullshit. But yeah, even Guy falls for it. It's fine. But I like him. I am not criticizing him. I didn't even really see what you're referencing, so I don't want to judge it too hard. But yeah, dude, we're way ahead of $1 trillion. I promise you that. This ain't shit. This is April of 2023 with a $500 billion cumulative volume injection since the previous year. So like, shut the
I wonder
fuck
what
up.
it's at now. I mean, is that
exactly.
what Guy mentioned? Or
but only $1 trillion? Maybe he's saying it's been $1 trillion since then.
yeah, that would make sense.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, over the last year. Well,
Since
not
he
even a
didn't
year.
leave a link, I'm going to assume that's what he means by that.
Yeah.
Um,
And that would
but
make
yeah, so I assume that's why Milad, my guy who I love, is saying I think DeFi is dead. He's saying for funds. He's saying that for memes. Do I think that Woo is going to hit the target sales price or Kuji? I mean, for funsies, I think both will hit, bro. I think we're Gucci. I think we did the work.
target sales price is 4, right?
4 for me and 40 for Kuji. Yeah, 4 for Woo, 40 for Kuji. Yeah. For me,
40.
what are your target prices, bro?
I mean, I don't hate either of those, honestly, but I'm taking profits out like incrementally, starting at 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna start taking profits at $1.75, just 3 cents previous to the all-time high, because I feel like they've done so much to earn the all-time high. It's like not even a question for me. But then, yeah, after that, it'll just be like laddering out the whole time.
Yeah.
No, look, nobody ever went broke taking profits, as they say, right? So no problem.
Unless you take profits and you buy back in, and then you take profits, you buy back in, you keep losing money, then you get broke.
Some people have gone broke taking profits. So just to amend my earlier comments.
Yeah,
could amend it a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. Andre says, "When's the next Kuji airdrop? I'm hungry. We're hungry too, dude." Kenny asks me this every day, just about when are we going to get another Kuji airdrop?
Yeah, when the fucking Kuji airdrop, dude? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Dude, I'm with both of you, by the way. I want my Kuji airdrops. I want them bad.
20% APR. It's fucking trash.
Tell me about it. I want it. You know why I want them so bad? Because I can't wait to fucking dump it. I can't wait to dump it.
I need to take a dump, dude. It's been backed up. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not healthy. It's bad for you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And then Andre also says, "Can I send him 20,000 Woo so he can confirm my bot Woo?" Don't worry, I've shown everyone my Woo wallet, so we're good, bro. But thank you for the concern. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, that's everything I had to get through tonight. Actually,
wow.
Yeah,
I stuck it through a whole crypto corner. Huh?
I think you did. Yeah, because I mean, unless there's people in live, feel free to hit us up. But I think we're out of here in like 5 minutes. Do you have any thoughts about so when you talk? I got to ask you this because I was answering this last night and I really wondered what you were going to say. So people always ask me, what percents are you cashing out, for example, into Bitcoin, right? And I go, well, I won't know that until I'm doing it.
Right.
Like I want Bitcoin and I want to cash out into Bitcoin, but it just depends on what the market gives me. So I take what the market gives me.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm cashing out $1 million, for example.
Right.
So like how much of that do I cash out into Bitcoin? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, that's entirely. I mean, so first off, when I cash out, I'm cashing out into US dollars. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably keep a portion of it in USDC, but the plan is to take a lot of it out and put it in my actual bank account. But I'll probably set some aside for
You're trying to dig a well.
Right. Trying to dig a well. I'm going to take money out as I need
a house.
Right.
You got your goals.
I have to take money out as I need it, but I'm not going to buy Bitcoin like immediately after I cash out. The plan is just get into a stable coin or, fiat currency and then kind of evaluate my plan later. See what, like you said, see what the market gives you. Because I want to take a portion of that money, invest it into Bitcoin, take a portion, reinvest it into altcoins, take a portion and put it in my bank account so I can build a house and all this shit.
But we're not reinvesting into altcoins instantly. We're waiting, right?
Right, we're waiting. Yeah, we're waiting until.
So it's like
next
side cash. We're putting aside for the run, and the run meaning the bear lows, so we can scoopy season it like we did last time. Sideways accumulation channel the whole fucking way through, and then like I always talk about, like that's where we make our money, but this part of the run, the bull market, is where we realize our money.
Exactly. Yeah. So gotta see what the market gives me to see like kind of like what percentages I would do. I mean, the goal I'd love to get 1 Bitcoin. But my first goal is to get the house not fully paid off, but like start building the house. And then next goal after that is Bitcoin. Get a Bitcoin. At least one. And then third goal after that. Well, actually, I don't know. Second goal after that would probably be accumulate enough to reinvest for the next cycle. Then the third goal after that would be to hold 1 Bitcoin.
What are you targeting to reinvest next cycle? I just told everyone last night I'm targeting 120K. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I would do like 50K. 50K would be nice. I wouldn't mind 50K. I think that's pretty good. That's like pretty close to what we're doing now. And if we could turn like what we just like 50K into $1 million, like I would be perfectly happy with doing that again. Like
well, we do that every time, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. So I don't have to like turn 120K into 3 million. Like,
but isn't it fun though? More fun to do that. Yeah.
It's really fun. Like it's super fun. But I can take another milli. Like another milli would be okay. If I could get $1 million this cycle, that'd be fucking incredible, sirs.
You will. We're way good, dude. We're way good.
Yeah, sirs.
You know it too. You know it.
It's just fucking. I won't believe it until I see it. Like that's the whole.
Well, you said that before we were back at 6-figure hell, and we got there, so I'm not worried about it.
I did, and I was also saying this last run too. Like I won't believe it until I see it, and then it happened.
Yeah.
Well, it almost happened. I got cock blocked a little bit, just a little bit.
You were like 30K off or 50K off?
Like 30K, yeah, like 30K.
30K off the million, yeah. But so it's kind of ironic that you had put in less than the amount that you were off. Because you put in 20.
I remember where I was at when I was hitting this. I was at the zoo, and I was like, "Hey, Kayla," I was like, "Hey, I'm almost at $1 million," and then like I'm like bragging to her and like to her family, like, "Hey, I'm almost at $1 million," but then I don't fucking take any profits. It's the best, dude.
The best, dude. Legendary move. Legendary move.
If I were to go back in time, I had the opportunity, I'd go back to that zoo. I would actually like walk up to me.
Yeah.
And then I'd just walk past me, dude. I'd just let him fucking make some mistakes, dude. That's what I would do.
You'd let him do what? Let him make his mistakes. I love that. Oh, I love that.
It'd be like, it looks like I'm walking up to him.
Yeah.
That's right. It looked like I'm approaching him, but then I just like walk past him.
He needs to learn the shit.
That's right.
He's in good hands. He needs to learn the shit.
That's right.
Maybe what you could have done to spare me a little bit is just whisper, "Hey, don't be such a bitch to Steve. Like for the next fucking year. Like just don't be such a little bitch boy to Steve." That would have been cool for me, actually.
Nah, dude. I think you got to go through it too.
What do you mean I got to go through it, dude? What do you mean? I don't get to chill at all. I got to fucking lead all you guys to the finish line.
Yeah, dude. We're like, I don't know if you remember fucking Ghost Rider, like when he's like burning like the 1,000 fucking souls in this dude's eyes, and he's like staring at him, and like he burns his fucking eye sockets out. That's like us to you. Like we're Ghost Rider, and we're fucking torturing your assers. Like we're burning your fucking soul.
No, I was just driving with Nikki for Christmas time, and there's an Eminem song that came on called "Toy Soldier," and like the first part of it where he's talking about like I'm supposed to be a soldier who never loses composure. I'm like, damn, dude, that's a fucking fact. That's me, but that is me though. Like I'm like, yeah, I didn't lose my composure for a fucking second. Yeah, well, I like this stuff. I know what I'm doing with this stuff. I don't know the macro environment as much. I don't know all the fucking stonks and shit. I focus on the crypto stuff. What I'm good at. That's it. Are the numbers before or after tax? We're talking definitely pre-tax numbers. Definitely pre-tax.
Yeah, dude, I won't sell unless I have $1 million post tax actually. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'll be fun. I hope you stick with
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That'd be great.
Thanks.
And yeah, exactly. We're on to Cincinnati. That's been like that's such a good lesson, right? Such a good lesson. Like they won the Super Bowl that year, right? Like you can't like Nick's even said many times, not to make fun of Nick, fuck Nick. Well, not to give Nick too much credit because fuck Nick, but
Yeah, agreed.
when we all got killed on Luna and stuff, as many times as I told you guys, we're going to do it again, and like, there's always another move. I think some of you guys actually lived that. You're like, there's always another move, right? There's always another move, and that's like what we live all the time. We live that all the time. We prove it all the time too. But yeah, dude, it wasn't every year the Pats won actually, but yeah, pretty close to it, Nick. But no, it's a good analogy. It's a good analogy because this is our championship year right here, dude. We got till November, in my opinion, and then and we'll see what the market gives us, right? But yeah, we're on Cincinnati. Exactly. We did the work. We did the hard work, the hard thing. It was really hard. It wasn't easy. Mentally draining for a lot of people, but yeah, we did everything the right way, and we lined it all up for the run. So now just got to let the market take care of the rest. That's really the name of the game. That's what it's all about. But if you're newer and you're like, well, fuck, I don't have exposure, just make sure you have exposure. Just be in. Just have positions so that when the run happens, you're not left behind. And if you're going like, I'm sitting here, I'm so confused. I just got home from work. I'm tired. I did a bunch of things today. I want to like, I'll save all these links and I'll get to it later. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. I'll tell you right now, you're not going to fucking make it. You have to do the work. You have to. You have to push. You have to push. Not everyone will. That's why we're a little bit different around here, right? We know what our edge is and we just keep on fucking attacking it and we don't give up and we show up every week and we don't quit. It's corny stuff sometimes, but it's not corny when you look at your folio, bro, and you know what you put in. Okay.
No, how many times you've looked at a coin and you're like, hey, we should get in. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll do it tomorrow. And then it'll go up 80% in a day. We're like, oh, fuck.
Dude, that's happened so many times. It's actually wild.
It has. It's happened a lot. It's
hey, we didn't do AQLA, huh?
No, we didn't.
I don't hate
Little oofies.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I don't hate it because well, I wasn't that liquid, first of all, because I'm staked all over the fucking place, basically. So it makes it so I'm less liquid, but credit to me, exactly, keeps me from doing stupid fucking shit that I don't want to do. Like last run, buying 250 NFTs I don't need. I only needed like 12 of them, actually.
Maybe even only 2.
Likely only 2. Yeah.
5.
But yeah, no, thank you. Would crypto going to turn into real estate corner after crypto gets saturated? No, because I mean, that's funny, but is real estate saturated? Can you still have an edge and win in real estate? I just think that we're ahead of the game with crypto already in a way that, yeah, crypto will get saturated, but I think that people won't understand market needs for a long time.
Dude, real estate corner is for when everyone in crypto corner minimum has $1 million.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, for how long?
Right. Exactly. For how long?
Gonna pull out enough into some cash, pay off school, move the rest of the Bitcoin. Right on, Anthony. That's a great plan. It's a great plan. Hoy's stroking it over there. He's getting closer and closer. Let's go, Hoy. Hoy's multi-screening over there. Hey, good for you. No judgment.
So he's okay. He's doing it right now.
That's cool. No judgment, dude. Hey, he's a multi-screener. No problem, dude. Kevin says corny, but much needed. Yeah, no, it is corny. Yeah, but it's helped me a lot through the game for sure. Just Google Reno taxes. Get 2 answers. 1, no crypto tax, and 2, 6.85%. Do you know which one is correct? I assume they're talking about capital gains. But that's low. 6.85% is low for cap gains.
It's for cap gains. I know
that's like ultra low.
What is capital gains long term again? Isn't it like 20%?
Yeah,
long term.
Yeah,
and then short term.
It's 25 short term.
It
or 26.
It's like, I think short term is like whatever your income is, right? Like whatever you fall into your like normal income tax bracket.
Oh, is it?
I think so. I think you just get taxed at that. And then if you, but I'm not a financial advisor, so I actually have no idea.
Oh, it sounds like you sure are.
Yeah, but nah, I mean, that's probably a fucking question, or fucking, sorry.
I'd say King, so yeah.
I say fucking all the time. I say faux.
Yeah, baby.
Um,
Oh, Israel's doing 50% up to 500K. Okay, that's your cash out strategy. Love it. Then 20% at the end. Love it.
Yep.
Love it. Hey, nice.
So only,
Not bad.
so only taking 35% total, leaving the rest to ride. Hell yeah, boy, let's go.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Yeah. Gotta hodl all of it, sirs. Hodl all of it for 10 years.
Israel's got a big boy stack, though.
He does.
He's got a big boy stack.
He's
So,
competitive.
yeah. Hey, Kevin, that's the point, dude. If I wish to God you were here during the bear, but it doesn't matter. We're on to Cincinnati. I'm glad you're here now. Yeah, he says I haven't invested yet. Just tuning in these lives is making me get the ball rolling. So thanks to both of you. Yeah, dude, this is like the mentality of like showing up. At least show up to Crypto Corner. You know, believe it or not, this is the biggest thing that I hear from people in my DMs all the time when they made it and they're like, dude, or made it, but like they're starting to make it or whatever. Like, damn, I've never seen this much money in my life. Thank you for doing Crypto Corner consistently and making me fucking pay attention to stuff like that. That's the biggest thing. But all you had to do is show up. That's all you had to do. Show up.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I know I didn't. I mean, I rugged a lot, but I didn't like rug like every single week. You know?
You did not rug every week, yeah. I think the worst you did to me was like a month of rugging.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yep. That was because of a schedule change.
Yeah, I remember. But you told me
everything else. Yeah. Yep.
And that was actually just pre the November push, which is pretty funny because like that was like the biggest move that we've had in a long time.
It's pretty juicy.
Yeah. Israel says LMAO no long-term capital gains 15% until 500K, then it's 20%. Wait, what?
Oh.
No way, really?
50% until 500K.
They cut it? No way, no way. I heard it's 25%, dude.
That's pretty juicy.
I mean, I hope so.
Long term.
Okay, yeah. So Kenny's right. It's based on the amount that you made.
I think, yeah, for short term.
Right. So, yeah, short-term capital gains on purchases held for less than a year are subject to the same tax rates you pay on other income, 10 to 37%.
But I see what he's talking about, though.
What's he talking about?
Capital gains bracket. So long-term capital gains, if you make more than
which is over a year, right?
1,600. Yeah. So if you hold it for 365 days or longer, and you're a married couple, if you have more than $457,600, then you're taxed at 20%. Anything less than that, you're taxed at 15%.
Okay.
If you only make little small boy money, and you've only made 73 grand as a married couple, you don't get taxed anything.
Word. Hell, okay, that's not too bad.
So if you make a 73K profit, long-term capital gains, then that's a 0% tax rate. But I'm also not a financial advisor. I'm looking this up on Google. So,
hey, Google, that's where I learned about, how to fucking torrent stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good source.
It's good knowledge right there.
It's a good source. That's where I got my whole movie collection.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right, sick. After we make it, can we get HCC on how to move to Vegas so we can save on taxes? Yes. Well, dude, I'm going to do real estate a little bit. I'm going to try. It depends on what the market gives me, right? That's best laid plans, right? I have a lot of plans, so we'll see what happens. But, yeah, I want to do real estate stuff, but I'll probably not be buying real estate in Vegas, probably. It just depends on how juicy the market is. I'm looking at Kansas City.
Go buy some internet land?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, nowhere near you, dude. Nowhere near you, bro.
You don't want to spin up some elderberry miners?
No. Well, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, we'll talk about that though.
Okay.
What country for zero tax? Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is the hot one for sure. Boba Cartel was just an outsider with Luna, had money on an exchange, lost it all. I'm back planning to buy some Kuji. Let's go, brother. Dude.
Dang.
The best part of any story is the comeback, right? We're proving it right here.
Dude,
I won't be a
Lola-
Chiefs fan just buying property. No fucking way. No fucking way, dude. I'm so sick of the Chiefs. We'll talk about it next week, though. We'll do NFL stuff next week. I don't want to do it the fucking shitty week we got to deal with Taylor Swift and stuff.
Oh God.
It's gonna be a whole week of it.
Yep.
You know what actually doesn't bother me though is the Taylor Swift stuff. It doesn't bother me. You know what bothers me?
I just hate that I know so much about it.
What bothers me is all the shitty fucking commercials that nobody even talks about. They're so shitty. I had to fucking deal with. But people go like, "Oh, I can't believe they keep coming to Taylor Swift." I'm like, there's so many bad commercials, like the Burger King Whopper thing. Like nobody wants to kill themselves because of Whopper. People are sending me like memes of like people putting Tabasco sauce in their eyes because they cut to Taylor Swift, who's like objectively an attractive person.
Yeah.
And she's just clapping. That's what you're fucking upset about? I got to deal with Whopper.
Yeah. I mean, all you got to do is not watch football, and then you're fine.
No, I can't. I have to watch football. It's like part of my life force, dude.
Or you can DVR. You can DVR it like the old people do. And,
I'm not DVRing it because dude, people know I'm a football guy and they text me everything. I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
Turn off your phone.
I'm not turning off my phone because then if my wife has an emergency, she's always on. That doesn't matter. I'm kidding.
Giving you options.
I know. I appreciate it. You thank Mahomes for bringing up my property value. Exactly, dude. No, dude. When Tom Brady moved to Tampa Bay, guess what happened? Fuck tons of property started getting built up and shit.
God,
it just is, right?
People are weird, man. They're like, Tom Brady moved there. I want to move there.
It makes a location hotter. It does.
Yeah,
when like
it's crazy.
Think about nightlife and celebrities coming in and out and all this shit.
Yeah.
It just is how it is. No, this Super Bowl, you won't see anything, Kalai. You won't see anything, bro. It's too close to the bear. We're too bear adjacent. You won't see any crypto commercials. I promise you won't. I promise you. If you do, it'll be some like E-Trade thing where they say they have crypto available. It won't be about crypto. It won't be crypto-centric, in my opinion.
Dude, imagine we get a Woo commercial. Oof. That'd be pretty sick, sir.
Insta-dump. Insta-sell.
Insta-sell? Yeah.
Dude, that's like when the fucking Luna had the Washington Nationals, we should have dumped.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's a dump moment.
Woo announces, hey, we spent about $3 million on a commercial for the Super Bowl. So to advertise for an overseas
we out, dude.
exchange.
I'm the top 100 stake. I'm one of the top 100 stakers. I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Bye. See ya later.
Like, see ya. And then you contact Wi-Fi Staker, be like, hey, I need to cash out like right now. You need to help me.
Hey, so I need the intern to be awake, please. So I can pull funds. Thank you very much. I'll hold. Thank you. I'll hold. Yeah, I'll hold for a couple hours. Thank you.
It's like, oh, what's that? Oh, we heard you're gonna sell. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be a little bit longer.
Crypto Corner Super Bowl commercial, dude. I don't know if I can handle the influx of news, dude. I think we're spread pretty thin, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I think we're good, dude. We're capped out.
Dude.
Just about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Appreciate y'all coming. We'll be back, but Kenny will be on Kenny Corner on Thursday night. I may join you, actually.
That sounds fun, sir. Let's do it.
Yeah, it could be fun.
All right.
So we'll talk then.
I'll see you on Thursday at KG Moneyman. It's on Twitch TV/KG Moneyman. It'll be at 9:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday. So come join me. Steve's going to be there, so that
yes, sir.
if he lets me know, or
no,
you're always welcome.
I'm planning on it.
All right. Awesome. See you later, brother.
Good night, folks.
Good night, guys. Love you.
Night, everybody. Bye. Fuck him. See, I say I'm coming. Then he's like, oh shit, I gotta come. But I will actually be there. Love all you guys. I'll see you on Kenny Corner. Good night and bye-byes.